Hi, I'm Sherry, and welcome to Home, Help, and Heart. As promised in I think my last or next to last video, I today am doing a brand review of the shoe company Orthofoot. I have purchased, I think, all of my shoes directly from their website, orthofoot.com. I may have bought the first pair on Amazon. I know at least I found them on Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to start, just showing you the different styles of shoes I have from them, and then we'll talk more in depth. Okay, and let me just say, okay, these are shoes for people with bad feet. These are shoes for people with arthritis and diabetic pain and all kinds of stuff. Okay, they're not cute. They're not the cutest shoes, but they're great. Okay, so this is the Calypso sandal. I got it in gray. And the thing that I found unbelievable, I don't think I've ever seen a pair of shoes like this from any other company. I've always had a horrible time with sandals because I have what I call jokingly Fred Flintstone feet. I have feet that are very short but very wide. So the thing that is amazing about these, okay, ankle strap opens up and tightens, okay, great. Over the foot ankle strap opens and adjusts. But that's not all. Also, the front of the foot strap opens and adjusts. So literally, I mean, when I got the shoes, I was like, oh, I don't like this fit. And then I realized, like, literally everything is customizable to your foot. And now I love them. This, by the way, I will talk to you later about inserts that make these especially comfortable. The only two pairs that I have that don't come with the inserts are the open shoes, which is this one and the next one I'm going to talk about. So that's the Calypso. It is currently $99.95. Usually runs $125. Ranges from 5 to 12 in standard B and wide D widths. I have the 6, if I'm remembering correctly, I don't know where it went, but I believe I have the 6D. I'm a wide-footed girl. All right, the next one, I've had these bad knees for 6 years, and I've had 2 knee operations, and I still have knee pain, and I walk with a cane. And so house slippers are probably the last thought on most people's minds. But when you have bad feet, excuse me, and of course I forgot my water. If you have bad feet or bad knees, you really think about house slippers, or you should. These are awesome. These were my second purchase. They are called the Louise Stretch Knit Beige. So they're a mule that you just stick your foot right into. And they also have a strap that adjusts. Now, it doesn't adjust as much as the sandal, but it does adjust some. So for example, when this first came, this is elasticized right here, so it feels really nice on the top of your foot. I have high insteps, and so that's an issue for me with sandals and slippers and other things. But this is all stretchy here. Even the whole area of the lining is stretchy. But they were a little tight for me when I first got them, so all I did was I just opened this and I moved the Velcro up for a little bit until they relaxed with wearing, and because I wear them every day, and therefore I don't now need to do that. Okay, so that's the Louise Stretch Knit. I got it, I guess this is beige. I always thought it was gray, but the only ones I can find online are in beige and black, and they run from 5 to 12, narrow, wide, A, B, D, and 2E. So narrow, standard, wide, extra wide. That's another thing I love them, that You know, their sizes, you know, they really hit a lot of points on them. Alrighty, and then a little more recently, I bought, okay, where'd you go? There we go. I bought a sneaker. I love my New Balance sneakers, but I thought, well, if the sandals are so incredibly comfortable, and I hate sandals on my feet because they hurt, and these don't, then why not get a sneaker? So that the sandals and the slippers provide support, and they're so comfy to walk on. So I thought, why not a pair of sneakers? So I got the Coral Stretch Knit in black. They come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. And these have the white sole. Now they also make it black shoe, black sole. However, the picture of that, like, see how this just looks very black and smooth? The picture of the one with the black sole, which I would have preferred, is just wonky. I don't know. It looks like it has like white mixed in with it or gray. It just looks bizarre from the picture. I don't know about in person. And also on the coral, you got to be careful because some shoes in the Calypso line are tie shoes, and some are the no tie stretchy where you just step into it. That's what I thought I was getting, and so I fell victim to the confusion. So, and by the way, I have, like I said, super wide feet. I got big old fat ankles, and these laces, it's one of the first pairs of sneakers I've had in years that actually, I can actually tie into a big bow rather than having to tie them like this tight because that's all the lace that's left. These, like I said, come in 7 colors, run from size 5 to 12, come in narrow, standard, wide, and extra wide. Okay, now the most recent choice is I thought, okay, sandals, great for summer, sneakers, great for summer. These are fabric sneakers, okay? So, you know, when you see all this pebbling here, that's open, not open fabric. You can't see holes in it, but it does breathe. And therefore, rain, snow, that type of thing is not going to be so great as the weather changes. So I decided, let me go look for a boot. And most of their boots are the real heavy fur lined, you know, and here again, I have very wide feet, very short feet, very high instep, and because I am so short all over, what would normally be high ankle on someone is mid-high calf on me. And because I have very muscular calves and am overweight, I mean, I can never buy boots. It's like sandals. It's horrible. So this is the boot. This is called, oops, gotta get the picture. Okay, Delta. This is called the Delta boot. It only comes in brown and black from what I can see. The brown just called to me so much, but brown boots always do. Like hiking looking boots always do, because I don't know, that just looks like what hiking boots should look like. But every time I do that, then I go, oh, well, wait, I don't wear brown that much, and I don't wear jeans. So brown shoes with black pants or navy pants or whatever, I just thought I'm going to get the black this time. So I did. So as you can see, it's all black, sole and everything. And I have not worn these out of the house yet, but I've had them on, and they're very comfy. And I like, just like a regular hiking shoe, they got the hook and eye, the metal hook and eye here. Now, I want to talk about the inserts. Now, this comes with any shoe, like I said, that's closed, which will be this and this, but not the sneaker. I mean, not the slipper or the sandal. Okay, every pair of shoes come with the insole already in it, like an orthotic insole. I used to have to buy these separately when I wore New Balance sneakers. Oh, I brought the wrong damn I brought the right shoe of every set, and I brought the left orthotic. Anyhow, but every one consists of an orthotic that's, this is your footbed that's already in there. And then if that isn't cushy enough or put your foot too deep in the shoe, then you've got another option to put in a blue layer of like foam, I guess you would say, which is very, very thin. And then you have the option to add a green layer, which is thicker, and they're all, they're all squishy. And then, oh no, did I not bring it? Oh yeah. And then, to further customize, if you want, this all stuff comes in a bag. You don't have to do it. The inner one comes in, but the rest of them all come in a bag. If you have flat feet like I do, or you need extra arch support, this goes into the shoe, and this goes into your instep and gives you, and it's underneath. These are all underneath. So let's say there's your footbed, and you say, no, I want a little more cushiness. So I'm going to put the green under that, and I'm going to put this under that. And now this happens to be the left, so it would be right there. And I didn't use this at first, but now I do in my closed shoes. You can't use it in the open ones. So, and I wanted to read you just like a little general spiel. The only thing I don't like about Orthofeet, I'm sorry, I just realized I didn't tell you the prices on the other ones. I'll go back. They don't really give individual descriptions of the shoe. They give the same big description about all the shoes. Well, it would be nice to say, this is for the person who blah, blah, blah. This is for the person who blah, blah, blah. Whereas they just give the same blurb on every shoe. And I'll read you the blurb. Orthofeet, ortho cushion, is featured in every shoe. This is the part that your foot walks on. Premium orthotic insoles with anatomical arch support, removable, an arch booster to help relieve common foot pain and plantar fasciitis, which is an issue for a lot of people. Wide toe box alleviates pressure on bunions and hammer toes, and I gotta stop right here, and I forgot it. But one thing I wanted to do for this video was show you my New Balance sneaker next to this. I personally do not think this is an extra wide toe box at all. If you look at it next to my New Balance sneakers, they definitely have a wider toe box. So I don't know why they brag about their toe box. Soft padded fabric interior with no overlays eliminates irritation. Eliminates irritation. And so, let's see what would be better to show you on. I'm not sure if I can do it without completely untying my shoes. But basically what they're saying is the whole inside of the shoe is like one piece. And so there's no seams pressing on you, because I've had shoes that, oh, they drove me nuts, and they hurt so bad because things were sewn together in a way where it was right where your foot sticks out. Like I have calluses, and it might be considered a bunion too, on the outside of each foot at the baby toe. I have a callus here, and like the seam would be right there, and it would rub all day. And so these aren't like that. They're so cushy and soft all the way through. The tongue is also really nice and soft. So there, there isn't a problem there for irritation. Stretchable knitted fabric upper forms to the contours of your feet. That's one of the best things. Cushioning sole with a mild rocker adds spring to your step, and it really does. It looks about the same as a New Balance sneaker, but New Balance doesn't give me that spring in their step, and I really love New Balance sneakers until I got these. That's what I always wore for years. But it really does. It gives you, like, when you step down to take a step, it's like boing. It just feels really nice. Rubber outsole provides advanced grip and excellent stability. Covered by Orthofeet 60-day comfort guarantee. It's got a protective interior, heel cushioning, stretchable knit fabric, not wide toe box, ergonomic sole, and anatomical arch support. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to just mention this part that your foot goes on. This is dry plex fabric that's supposed to wick away perspiration, which is great because I inherited my dad's stanky feet, sweaty, stanky feet. And the poly-U foam back here eliminates odor. This is a reminder. Go take a bike ride and get the mail. Alexa, stop. And then under your heel is, oh, it's a really nice cushion. Okay, now I just wanted to tell you also that the sneaker I've got in a 6D. The, is she done? I think. The boot I got in a 6.5 2E because in the wintertime I wear thicker socks, and so I wanted to make sure, because I wear this every day. This is my around the house or, you know, going out and doing errands and that type of thing. It's my everyday shoe. And I was having a little hitting of the toe box, and so I thought, well, this is a 6. I mean, I'm a 5.5 in a sandal. Anything open, I'm a 5.5. But in a sneaker, I've been a 6 for years because I like to have that extra toe box. I hate jamming up against the toe box. So I got these in a 6.5 extra wide to allow for the heavier socks and just to allow for a little bit more room in the toe box. So like I said, I have not worn these out yet, but I did try them on when they arrived. They're really nice. They smell like leather. I don't know for sure that they are because I'm assuming they are. Does it say? Leather upper. Because these are, you know, cloth fabric. These are a combination of like a nubuck, suede, and a fabric upper. And these are mostly a fabric upper with the Velcro. Okay, and can I tell if I got these in? Did I look at that before? Most of the shoes you can tell right away, but in the sandal, there's not as much places for them to print it. So I can't figure it out. These, let me see if I can figure that out. These I got in a 6 wide because they're house shoes and I walk in them a lot and I wanted to make sure they were wide enough. So all of mine are probably 6D except for the boots. Okay. Let me go back just real quick. I know this is probably just really getting long, but I did want to go back and tell you the prices of the other ones I didn't tell you. Okay, the Calypso sandal, $99.95. I think I did tell you that. The slipper, Louise stretch knit slipper, is $79.95. So that's a damn good price for really good shoes. And if you've never had really good shoes, I'm telling you, and I used to wear cheap ass shoes and I broke my feet that way when I was younger because I thought I couldn't afford nice shoes. Well, now I know. All right, where's my sneakers? Dang it. Okay, the coral stretch knit is $119.95. and listing $142.95. But I'll tell you, every time I go back to the website, they're always on sale. I don't know if that's just how they do it or what, but they've always been on sale. Then my boot was $109.95 for a boot. That's cheap, and especially for a solid leather boot. And it's listed for $145. So yeah, get it on sale. So I think that is about it. I've told you about sizes, widths, prices, my sizes, all the variety. So yeah, I've got 4 pair, and I really doubt that that's the end of it. I'm sure I'm going to go back and keep buying. I won't say that they have like the widest array of shoes, but you know, every time I've gone and said, you know what, I'd like a da-da-da, and I started with the sandals, and they're not cute, but they fit, and they're super comfortable. I can walk around. I mean, I can't wear sandals. People, my friends could tell you, I do not wear sandals because I can't find any that I am not in pain in. But these, I can walk around all the time. It doesn't bother me. So, and then I think I bought the slippers next, yeah. And then I've had the sneakers maybe about a month. And then I just got the boots last week. All right, I hope that I have covered everything I wanted to cover for this brand. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. Take care, be well, and always be yourself. Bye.